Thank you so much for joining me. It is so nice to have you here. So this session, we're going to work on some energy. We're going to calm our body, our mind, kind of connect to the earth and ground ourselves. So take a moment and look down at your feet. Remember that our whole body's alignment starts there. So throughout this session, feet shoulders width apart, perfectly straight. Unlock the knees. Think about relaxing your lower back so we tilt our tailbone just a little bit, leveling out the hips. Shoulders are going to hang down and we'll lift through the crown of the head. And we're just going to start with a gentle turn today. So just a light turn, not too much energy, just a small movement side to side. Remember to let your head follow the torso direction. This is just a great way to warm up through the body and just get some energy starting to flow. So if you'd like, you can bring a little bit more energy into that twist or just keep it nice and light. Let that hand strike the belly or the lower back. It's really going to be up to you, whatever feels best. And remember, throughout this session, just nice deep breaths all the way down to the belly. And let's slowly come back. So easing off until we finally return to center. All right, we're going to start with a little bit more of a turn here, but just like a gathering, moving through water. So we'll turn to one side with our arms. We're going to come back, and then we'll gather that energy up and then settle down. So feel like you're moving through water. So turn like a wave, kind of building. Inhale up. Exhale, sink down. So you can imagine washing your hands through the water. Nice deep breaths and just connect with your own body for a moment. Just move in a way that feels good, turning and twisting, and then rising up and settling back down. Nice deep breaths. Start to build that connection to your body, feeling that turn from side to side, and then a big lift up, and then lowering back down. Let's do one or two more. Settle down for a moment. Give yourself a breath and then lift up and down. Palms go to the sky. And now take them out to the side. So big inhale, reach up. Exhale to the side. All right, let's come up center. Out to the side one more time. And then from here, let them just float down. Turn them over. Relax through upper arms, forearms, palms, sink down. Take a moment. Take a deep breath. Notice the change that's already happened. From here, lift your arms up. We're going to draw our elbows towards our ribs. And then we're going to bring our forearms together, making fist round the back. So inhale, lift up elbows to ribs. Exhale, fists and round, big stretch. Move with your own breath again, so find that connection. How can you make each movement your own? Nice deep breaths. Think about opening through the upper back And then grounding, rooted, rounding, tucking the tailbone. Let's do a few more. Really good for our energy to open up through the heart and then ground. We'll do one more. Round through the back. Drop the arms down as you stand up and then reach overhead. Reach through those fingers. Settle down the front of the body. Nice and slow. So we'll do a few rounds here. Inhale, come up. Exhale, just float down nice and slow. Start to feel that connection to your mind, body, and breath. This is a great way to ground ourselves, bring new energy through the body. And just take a few more breaths, a few more rounds. Let's do one more. From here, we're going to lift our arms up. Bring the hands together. Push into your palms as you exhale, and we're going to lower down. Then we're going to inhale and reach towards the sky. Exhale and float the arms down the side. So inhale, gather. Exhale, press and sink down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, back down. So when you bring the palms together, try to press evenly from both sides. Push. Release. Find your own breath, your own way to move. Think about building, pushing through, ground, and then reach up and release. We're going to do a few more. So really maybe slow it down, feel that connection. And you're really pushing through the palms. It's a great thing to activate through the chest muscles as well, bringing that energy through the body. Really relaxing on the way down. Okay, let's do two more. Lifting. Beautiful. One more. Really pressing into those palms, delivering energy through, and then release and relax. From here, we're going to lift one arm overhead, palm facing down, and bring the other arm palm facing up. We're going to reach just a little bit, and then we're going to switch. And then top arm, palm faces down. Bottom arm, palm faces up, and reach through maybe a little bit. And then come back and just move and flow in your own way. So we're starting to find a stretch through the body. Starting to swirl that energy around a little bit, finding length through the fingers. And again, move in your own way. So if something feels a little bit better, or you want to lean a little bit more, stretching through the side, or maybe you want to be a little bit more vertical and just reach over. Up to you. Couple more rounds, both sides. Just feeling that flow. All right, one more round, both sides. Last one. And then we're going to level them out. So level out those arms. Inhale, draw in towards your heart. Exhale, push those palms out. Really reach through. And then inhale, gather and release. And then exhale, push. So we can imagine gathering in new energy and then releasing whatever doesn't serve us. So nice big breaths here. Really listen to your body. Find that extension by pointing the fingers to the sky, and then relax shoulders and elbows as you gather in, and then pressing out. Do a couple more rounds. Enjoying that stretch through the palms, releasing that energy out. All right, one more. Pushing out and then settling down again. So inhale up. Exhale, bend at the elbows and just float down the body. And we'll do a few rounds. So just moving with your own breath again. Kind of bringing us back to center. Think about that alignment through your body. Notice any changes you might feel. Maybe you feel that energy tingling through the palms. Remember to let those shoulders stay relaxed even as the arms lift overhead. One or two more. And then from here, we're going to lift those arms up into a nice kind of hold the ball or hugging position. There's two ways to do this. You can focus in on your palms and then pull the palms apart and then press them together, imagining a ball of energy between your palms, or you could just open the arms up and then just round the arms as you sink down. It's going to be up to you. Draw the focus through the center of the body. Think inhale, open, and exhale, squeeze. So pulling that energy apart and then grounding, rooting, and settling down. And again, following your own breath. The only thing I ask is you check in on the elbows and the shoulders. Let them hang down. Let your breath be smooth, even, and continuous, guiding your movement. Let's do a couple more. All right, last one. From here, lift the arms that little bit and then just float them down like water's wave. So we'll inhale and we'll bring them up. Exhale, ground, root, settle down, bring the hands to the hips. So we push and we stand when the arms are at shoulder height. And then we do upper arms, forearms, palms, sink down. And it's inhale up. Exhale, sink, settle, release. Check on that tailbone. Nice and tucked as we lift through the crown of the head. Letting that energy go down to the center of our body, the dantian, the energy well. Few more. Finding your own flow. Drawing that energy through the ground, through the feet, the legs, the spine, all the way out to the hands and fingers. All right. One more. Ending with the hands in front of the hips. Take a deep breath. And then moving into like wave hands like clouds. Very circular movement. So bring one arm up. And we're going to turn. Bring the arms to the side. One arm goes up, one down. And turn. And just turn from side to side. Now, if you know this movement and you want to move a little bit quicker, find your own flow, feel free. Watch out for crossing the eyesight. Try to think about turning from your waist to find that flow of energy. Allow yourself to be light and airy, enjoying two circles. One is always going up, one down, one left, the other one follows. Beautiful. Just finding that flow. Let your head follow the arm direction. Nice deep breath. Sinking into the legs allows us to find a little bit more turning through the waist. And we just imagine going from one side and then across to the other. Feeling that flow of movements. Few more rounds, both sides. Just relax into it. Let your body do what it's going to do, moving from one side to the other. Good. And then coming back to center with those arms. We'll drop both palms down and then we'll reach overhead again. Settling down that energy. Front of the body all the way down to the hips. And again, inhale up. Exhale down. Using the opportunity in this settling down to really notice what's changed. How do you feel? Let's do one more. Take a moment. Relax. Bring the arms to the side. From here, we're going to lift up. Lift the arms up, do a small bend through the upper back, and then release and relax down. As we do these little bends, really notice that it's from the upper body. So we're not folding from the lower back. Think about opening up through the chest. Maybe you look up a little bit, and then you can even bring the arms down the front if that feels better. Just a little opening of the heart here. Relax, release. Draw that energy up. And then settle down, front or sides, whatever feels best. Two more. Last one. Beautiful. From here, we'll reverse that arms up. Hands come down all the way to the belly, then the lower back. Lift up, folding on the exhale, hands down the legs, and then to the feet, up the inner calves, to the thighs, the groin, and then we release. Roll those shoulders back. Really find the grounding feeling. So we lift, length through the spine, settle down. Hands to the lower back. Run them down the legs, fold straight back, maybe bending into the legs. And then up the inside of the legs, all the way through the thighs. Release. Finding your own flow again. So inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, trace the line back up. Exhale, nice and tall. All right, 2 more. Lifting up. Relax. Hands to the lower back. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Hands down the back of the legs. Inhale, come up. Exhale, stand up tall. 1 more. Lifting. Lowering. Palms to the lower back. Inhale. Fold. Trace the backs of the legs. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, stand up tall. This time we're going to take the feet just a little bit wider. Still nice and straight. We're going to inhale and gather, and again, we're going to press those palms together. Take a deep breath here. Feel that pressure between your palms. Feel the rooted connection to the earth while lifting through the crown of the head. And then again, we're going to lift on an inhale. Exhale, arms to the side. And we're going to do a few more. So always inhale, gather. Exhale, settle in, press into the palms. Nice deep breath here. Build that connection to your body. Feel that pressure even in the palms. And then inhale up. Exhale, release. Really bringing that focus to our body and that sensation we're feeling. So gather, press in. Nice deep breath. Take this second, connect to your footwork, connect to your palms, and then release. All right, 1 more. Flowing through it, connect on the inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Feeling nice and rooted, bringing those feet back to neutral. Starting or ending how we started. Gather energy from side to side. Find a nice smooth movement. Inhale up. Exhale down. So you can inhale one side. Exhale to the other. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more. Feeling that flow of movement side to side. Maybe you can feel how it's changed. 1 more. Nice big inhale. Settle down. And always taking that moment to gather up. And then down the front of the body, nice and slow. Whatever feels good. Taking this as slow as you'd like. Nice big reach through those fingers. And then relax shoulders, arms, all the way through. Doing 2 or 3 more. Taking that time, big breaths. On the last one, we'll bring those hands to the belly. Taking a moment, relax the shoulders, rest the eyes, notice the difference in your body. Feel that length of that breath expanding. And then the navel just naturally draws towards the spine, bringing all that energy in. 2 more breaths. And then we'll do a big inhale up. Exhale down the front of the body. Really relax. Maybe even adding an extra breath. Come back to the sides. Noticing how you're just already standing that little bit taller. I hope you enjoyed tonight's session. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this keeps you grounded and calm throughout the holiday weekend. Thank you, everyone.